here from Malc's Models. We have all your TT120 needs from Hornby, Peco. Also, we are the exclusive stockist of West Hill Wagon Works TT120 range.
So the first pleasant TT120 surprise was from our friends at Modeloo. They had produced 40 of this fella. And well, this is something that we'd scanned at Key Model World earlier in the year. And here I am, the slightly bigger belly that I've got now, thank God, and slightly roughly painted. And these were given away free at the event. Now, what everyone thought was the big event was these TT120 Peco wagons that Brett from Malc's Models had commissioned. 3 new 7-plank wagons with graphics, all different, all very well represented of the real things, because they're all slightly painted differently. Now, they sold out incredibly quickly, in 4.5 hours. Now, don't worry if anyone missed out. We've got plans for more private owner wagons to come, and possibly a very special edition. Later in the week, these new TT120 colour light signals, 2-aspect from Peco, again on a special commission by Brett, were announced. Now they are available in about a week's time. You can pre-order them now, and I will be taking them along to DCC Concepts to just see how we can get them to work with the app, with the HM7000 app, and possibly their Cobalt point system. They were here at the show, showing off some of their funky stuff. Now, if that wasn't enough, Malc has teamed up with TTC Diecast, and they have commissioned through Scenecraft, who's owned by Bachmann, this wonderful range of TT120 buildings. They're a limited edition to see how they go. Everyone's going to be watching this, and I'm guessing including Bachmann, however much they're in denial about TT120. Watch this space. Now, no TT120 event will be complete without giving our wonderful Richard a bit of light teasing. I sent every peachy subscriber who turned up along to see him and asked for a Deltic. Wow, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? While we're here, we did have actually a look at his 0037s. They are actually quite incredible. We love this stuff. It's what we want in TT120. Now, one of Brett's buddies brought his German layout along, but just for a little bit of fun, we thought we'd stick some British classics, a 50 and Blink Bonnie as well, just for a little bit of a ride around. Please excuse, sir, I forgot your name. I should have written it down. But it was great fun to actually see some stuff running at one of these small events. Hornby were also there on the Wednesday, showing off the new coronations, but I wanted to focus on the 66s, there's a good reason for that, and also have a really close look at the J50. I mean, she really is super detailed. I wanted to have a proper close-up look. Can't wait for these to come out. This one, though, I feel has been picked up quite a lot, because as you notice when I pick this up, you'll see that a lot of the see how bent that is, where people have been picking it up by the mechanism rather than the actual body. But anyway, you get the idea. She's going to be a cracking little loco. I want all of them. I want to get an 8-pin chip in there as well. And of course, what I really wanted to look at, it's the first time I've got this close to, is the 66s. And they're glorious. What no one at this point, well, I knew, and so did Brett, what was actually going to be happening the next day that made these so relevant to this event. But while we're here, let's have a proper close look. I mean, am I looking at a no gauge? No, but look at the detail on it. It's wonderful. I can't see most of this detail, even with my decent readers on. So then when I've got the HD on the phone, I can actually pick it up. Have a quick look inside the cab. Yeah, it's all detailed in there as well. They're amazing little models. They've got quite a weight to them too. I'd say they're going to be pretty close to that 190, 200 gram mark that we've already seen from the 50s. New from West Hill Wagon Works, the diesel fueling point double track kit in TT120 scale for Co 55 track. Don't forget, if you use the PTTT120 at checkout, you'll get a 5% discount. Darren from West Hill Wagon Works, the designer and builder of the magnet system, was here to answer questions. They had a small display on because the rest were out in the shop. Now, no self-respecting TT120 event would be the same without Peco. We had a good chat with the reps. We had the Northern and the Midlands rep there about what the plans are with the track. We'll be talking about that another day. It's not for this event. And they showed off their beautiful little semaphore signals, which are fantastic, even if they do go down because they're Great Western. But also one of the reps brought their own little TT120 diorama to show off their buildings. It's a cracking little model, actually. Squeezed in between all these big guns was little old me, and I was doing my very best to steer anyone who was interested in TT120 around the room to go and see the products that they had. We also had on my table a display of the new buildings. We had DCC Concepts Rolling Road, Modeloo's little figures to hand out, and of course those two aspect signals. It was all good fun. I had set up DCC Concepts Rolling Road. I think we sold a number of them during the event, with a few of my locos on, some of which done by me, some of which done by Richard from This Way Works. WWSCENICS had a big display, and they had a good old chat to anyone who wanted to know about what they're doing with Peco. And of course, the Wellswood did a fantastic display on this little table. But I took a picture at the beginning and a picture at the end rather than videoing it. Brilliant. It was so good that I actually bought one of those little tables, though, and I might be doing a little video on one of them another day. They had a whole excellent range of stuff that they're doing, and a number of items that are specific to TT120, like some of their boxes. Kinesis were here as well, and then this little area was all backmen, but they're like the Icemen. They won't talk TT120, not even blink. Of course, the earth-shattering event was the press release of Revolution Trains, and they decided to do it here at Malc's Models. They talked to everyone that wanted to hear about what they were doing. But myself and Greg from Mac Trains, we're doing a Let's Talk TT later next week. Stay tuned. It's going to be fantastic. You bet.
And that's all there is to tell. I'll be on my way now, sir. I've got urgent business in the south. I have to meet a man at Marlborough Junction.